Good morning, everyone. How are you? And welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. Sorry for the late start. I am Samantha Wall. I am your host of Tipsy Tuesday. I'm here with Stephanie Butler, my co-host for Tipsy Tuesday. If you are new to Tipsy Tuesday and this is your first time at Tipsy Tuesday, this webinar happens every Tuesday, same exact time. We're here for 30 minutes. We share some good information and things like that, just building a network of people who can work with each other. We also have a group on Facebook, which if you are watching the rerun, I will post a link in the bottom. If you are on here and want to be part of that group, let me or Stephanie know either afterwards or jump in the chat. I'm having a little bit of difficulties. I ended up doing the upgrade to Windows 10, and for some reason I'm not able to see the chat or the attendees today, so Stephanie, of course, is going to help me with that. So how is everybody this morning, this wonderful Tuesday?
It's an awesome Tuesday. It's, well, not that sunny, but it's still warm.
Yeah, I'm sitting in about 6 to 8 inches of snow.
Ooh, pack some up and send it this way.
Yeah, there's my son's home. Pretty much all of the schools in Colorado are shut down for the day.
Oh, wow.
Husband's out plowing for the city.
Working.
So yeah, so we're excited. We have a little snow day, go out and play some snowballs and stuff.
Awesome.
So today we're going to go over 5 simple steps to becoming a better writer. As most of you guys know, if you are with MLSP and on the sites and starting your blog and really getting your, what I like to call the home base, blogging is very, very important to have, you know, links out to everywhere, bringing traffic to you so that you can expand in your business. And today, I'm just going to go over 5 simple techniques to help you become a better writer. I know when I first started blogging and stuff, one of the hardest things for me was I would sit down and I would have an idea, and then something would happen and I would get up and move away or whatever, and then I'd come back and I couldn't figure it out. So I have 5 simple steps for you to take in order to become a better writer. So I have prepared a PowerPoint presentation for you. I'm going to share it right now. Can you see that?
Yes, we can see. 5
Okay.
tricks. And I'm going to write them all down, that's for sure.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 5 tricks to becoming a better writer. These are simple tricks that you can use to help yourself sit down and really get a great blog out. One of the first tips for today is get rid of all the distractions. If you have a cell phone, put it in the other room, turn it off, put it on airplane mode, whatever it is. If that phone rings, you will end up picking it up, and or you know, Facebook will tell you that someone liked your stuff, and then you'll go over and check it out, and that's a very, very big distraction. Any kind of social media is a huge distraction. So make sure all of your tabs for Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff is shut down. I put pets on here because it's true. Get the pets out of the room if they want to go out, or they start, you know, rubbing against you and wanting you to pet them, and all of a sudden the next thing you know, you're petting your pet. Same with the kids. Just make sure that everybody knows that you are going to be sitting down and you're going to be writing your blog. There's actually, if let's say you're at work and you're in a project or whatever, and your boss comes in and says, "Hey, how's it going?" and you turn around and you're like, "Oh, it's going real well, you know, things are working real well." It actually takes your brain 15 minutes to get back on the same track that it was on before your boss walked in. So it's very, very bad to have any kind of distractions for you, because they will haunt you. And then the next thing you know, you didn't get your blog done and you're, you know, frustrated. Make your environment inspirational. A lot of people use candles. There are certain fragrances that people actually will, light a candle, and that will actually get their brain and their body in like a writing mode. And so a lot of people will use candles, incense, any kind of positive images in your area. Block yourself in there, make sure that it's what you want and what makes you happy, because this is your time to be by yourself and in control of your blogging and writing. If you like to listen to music, if you can listen to music while you write, definitely put on whatever kind of music it is to help you get in that mode. What is that called, Stephanie, when you tap yourself or whatever it is that helps you? Do you know what I'm talking about when we were talking about, what is it called?
Yeah, now I'm having a mind blank. I don't know what it's called. I put it on my leg, and it makes me think of a happy thing, and then I'm happy.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called either, but this if you think of it, throw it out there. But the same thing is.
Why am I having such a mind blank?
Like we had talked before in another Tipsy Tuesday, where like if you take yourself to a happy place and you like snap your finger and you practice that all the time, you can actually get to a happy place no matter what, just by snapping your finger. I'm not sure what it's called. If anybody is in the chat and knows what that's called, please throw it out there. But this is kind of the same thing.
I do it.
I
do it. I just don't remember what it's called. Okay.
This is kind of the same thing, smells will bring up memories or make you more motivated or whatever it is. This is the same type of thing when it comes to your writing. This is the big one for me, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Write down all tasks. I know in prior Tipsy Tuesdays, we have talked about, your daily list. Well, I have just recently started taking that daily list and turning it into more detailed list. So, we had talked about the 5-5-5. If you're on here and you have not heard of the 5-5-5 that we do, it's 5 new people, 5 old people, and 5 follow-ups every day to keep your business going. And you can also watch reruns at youtube.com/Sammy S. Wall. That's SAMMYSWALL. So I'm going to share with you guys a little bit before we get into this, what I've been doing. So with my content, like on my list of things I need to do, I have, post out. So on my post out list of tasks that I've done, it's Hootsuite, Instagram pictures. I need to email my list. I need to post out on the Tipsy Tuesday group. And then I go to the MLSP blogs and do shares from there. So not only do I have my daily tasks like we had spoke before, but each one of those tasks requires a certain amount of things that need to happen. So a lot of times when you're doing tasks, you'll get distracted or whatever, and then you'll come back and there's so many things within that one small task that you need to do, and you forget about it. And then, a day later or whatever, you're like, oh, dang it, I forgot to post it out to Twitter or whatever it is. So like content, for your blog, as far as like a task would go, the first thing you'd need to do is your keyword research. There's a free keyword tool, Google keyword, free Google keyword. You could go in there and type in a keyword and it'll show you how many hits it gets, all that good stuff. So you do your keyword research, and then for me, I do an outline, then I start writing, and as soon as I'm done proofreading, I need to post it, I need to email it, and I need to share it from my blog once it's posted to my blog. So that's just like a little bit of like how you should be writing your tasks. If you're writing a specific blog post, make sure that you have each task that you're going to do just for that blog post written down so that you can cross everything off. So what you're going to do at this point is you're going to set a timer for 60 minutes, and all of the distractions are gone, your candles are lit, your music is going, you are in writing mode. So now you go 60 minutes, go down your tasks that you need to do. as soon as your timer goes off, if it's on your phone, if it's on your computer, if it's wherever, if it is on your phone, make sure your phone is on airplane mode so that you're not getting any kind of notifications from anywhere else. And then as soon as that 60 minutes is up, take a break. Whatever it is that might be a distraction for you or whatever, go check on the kids, grab some water, go outside, get some fresh air, and then come back. Set the timer for another 60 minutes. If you're not done with task 1, start again where you left off on the task 1. If you are done with task 1, you can start with task 2. Does that make a little bit of sense to you?
It sounds good to me. It was called anchoring, by the way.
Anchoring. There you go.
There we go.
I love it.
I don't know. I feel myself do it. I don't even think about it.
I knew we'd come up with it.
Yeah.
Use positive thinking. So when you go to write your blog, you got to think about how many people you're going to help, what your outcome is, and how you're going to feel when you're done. These are all things that'll help you get motivated. You're not the only one sitting down to write this blog. You're actually writing this blog to help other people. So make sure that you start feeling that and using that positive thinking, and it will really come out in your writing as well. How will you feel when it's done? How many people will you help? How much money will you make? All these type of things. Remember why you're writing the blog. That can definitely stop a lot of people. They'll, be thinking about, oh gosh, I got to just get this blog done because I'm supposed to blog, twice a week and I'm running behind, and just get it done. You got to really get into a state of mind of positive thinking to be able to make sure that comes out into your blog. Because as people read your blogs, they start to develop relationships with you, and you want to make sure that your positive personality is coming out in those blogs. And keep drinks and snacks close by. We'll all get started on blogging or whatever, and then all of a sudden be like, ooh, I need some water. I forgot about water. Mm-hmm. And you get up to go get water, and it's the same thing that we talked about before. Like when your boss walks in, all of a sudden it's going to take you another 15 minutes to get back in that writing place. So make sure that you have your drinks and snacks and whatever it is you need close by so that you do not have to get out of that spot for 60 minutes. And at first, this can be very difficult to get used to. It's just like anything, it's developing a good habit. So when you do sit down, if you sit down to write your blog today and you take all of these tips and tricks to be able to write, just as you're blogging, whether you type or whether you write or whatever it is, have a little notepad by you. And every time, let's say the dog comes in, or you jump up because you forgot water, or the kid comes in, write a mark down on a piece of paper just so that you can relate to how many times you actually get distracted while writing. And then try to basically bring it back down to a smaller amount of distractions for yourself. You'll get better and better. But this is the homework that I want you guys to do. You could do it right now. You could do it later. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to write down 5 things that distract you. And really think about this, because we all have it, whether it's a distraction while we're driving, a distraction at the house, a distraction, taking the kids to, whatever it is, we all have those distractions that, hurt you. For me, my phone, social media, I have a little 15-pound dog who's, I think she's now 16, 17 years old, but she literally will drag her bed all the way across the room and leave it, and then pick it up and drag it all the way back across the room. And I'm not sure why. Actually, I'm surprised that my Tipsy Tuesday backdrop hasn't come behind me, because she's constantly moving her bed around, and it becomes all of a sudden I'll look over and I'll see, and then that's just a distraction to my work. So yeah. And then a distraction for me is posts. I'm constantly thinking about, I have to be in front of my audience on Twitter and Instagram. So a distraction for me is posts. So I try to get all my posts done first thing in the morning so that I can just, really focus on the work at hand. Cleaning is a distraction for me, which, I work from home. So there's always cleaning that can be done. And of course, kids, any distraction that you guys have, if you have a different one, please throw it in the chat, because we all have different distractions and stuff like that. So write down the 5 distractions that you have. And then after that, write down the things you can do to eliminate those distractions. So, phone, turn it into airplane mode. Social media, log off. For me, like when I'm doing my tasks at hand, as we talked about the daily tasks, and then the tasks that you can now become more detailed with, I only have open in my tabs what I'm working on. So, like if I'm working on a blog post, then I have my, keyword research tab open. I have my blog area open. Whatever kind of other research I'm doing on that blog, I have open. Other than that, Facebook, all of that stuff, none of it's even up in my tab area. So just make sure that whatever you're working on at the time, it's just that. And then like kids, for me, play with them before and let them know that you need 60 minutes to sit down and really write. Let them do something exciting that they normally don't get to do. Maybe, I hate to say it, but throw them in front of a game, a PlayStation or something, just for a little bit, just to get, be able to have your own time and be able to write as much as you can. And cleaning.
Well,
what?
For kids who get limited video game time, that would be a good time for their game time to be.
Exactly, and that's how I am with my son. I'm constantly working with him and things like that. So when it comes time for me to really need time alone, I not the perfect parent. I will put him in front of a game or the TV or whatever. And then like cleaning for me, I am, obviously laundry is a nonstop thing for everyone. And when you're at home, it can become a massive distraction because at least for me, I'm kind of OCD when it comes to laundry. So as soon as that 60 minutes is up, what I do is I get up and I change over the laundry, or I fold the laundry, and I get some air flowing to my brain and all that good stuff. And then I don't have that constant, the laundry's done or the kitchen dishes need to be done in the back of my head. So I'm going to come back to you guys.
So I don't know what happened to the group chat. It just says we're both in there. So I wasn't able to put on questions either, Q&A, so I'm not even sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard this morning I was working around, and so a lot of people were having problems with webinars on air last night. Dr. Lisa Thompson was on with Ryan McMorris last night, and I guess they had some problems with webinars on air as well. So I'm not sure. And I'm not sure, like I said before, when I went through Explore, it was the problem. Hey, buddy. He's not doing video games.
Not now. He's ready to go in the snow. What do you think, Tegan? No?
No snow for him.
Not yet? Are you over it already?
Huh?
He's over it already.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of snow. So what did you think? I know we're having problems with the chat and all that good stuff, but maybe if you have any questions or you have anything to add, maybe it'll help. If you guys are here and you chat with us, get a hold of us, however, Twitter, Facebook, email, phone calls. I don't care if you have any questions about this.
I like the setting the timer with the breaks, because that is so hard. I mean, dogs, bird, kids, laundry, the dishwasher's dinging because it's done, and the dryer, and now all of a sudden the mail's being dropped off, and so it's like getting into it, really maybe even being aware that it takes 15 minutes to come back to focus. Maybe we can be conscious of that and try to get back in quicker. Like, be like, okay, we're gone now. This is where we're at. Be conscious of, it takes that long.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you can shave some time off that, but
yeah. Well, that's nice. When I started using it, and I'll set my timers on my phone. So I'll put my phone on airplane mode just so I'm not hearing dinging and notifications coming across, because just that simple ding and that like, ooh, I wonder what that text is about. Is that someone that I need to talk to now, or whatever the case may be? You got to eliminate that, because otherwise the writing and the blog and the SEO and all the stuff that goes into the actual content can be totally messed up just from one quick up, and then the train of thought's gone.
What was I thinking about?
Yeah.
Next week I'll remember.
Yeah. And then, when I started, I've always had the daily tasks and stuff of what I need to do for the day. But when I started really writing down like the details of each task and what it takes to get through it, like for me, on a certain day, I prepare for Tipsy Tuesday. Well, what does that mean? Of course, that means my PowerPoint. Of course, that means figuring out, how I'm going to come on and the things like that. But there's also so much more. There's a Facebook invite that needs to happen. There's an email that needs to go out. There's, so now that I have those like written down for myself, I can be like, oh, check. Oh, perfect. I had everything done. I mean, the amount of production that I've been able to do with these simple steps has been amazing, because normally I'm like, oh gosh, I still need to do this, I sat down, I got all of everything I needed to get done for Tipsy Tuesday last week, and was good to go and ready to go, versus before I'd sit here, I'd be like, oh, what is it that I still need to do? Oh yeah, I need to do this. So it's really helped.
Well, I like that. And you change the Tipsy Tuesday link every week. So we've been messing with that for our website. Like, how are we going to link it in? Are we going to do it direct because you always change it? Or are we going to do our own landing page? But I kind of like how you do it.
I just changed the actual capture part of it.
Right, the actual verb.
Yeah, like the Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. If you were to put that on your blog to get them to come over, then that would. Huh?
You change it, yeah.
Yeah. So you can.
Like that. Yeah, Kelly's like, should we do a different page, then turn it over to that? And I was like, yeah, but she changes the words every time.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the link.
No, I know.
Yeah,
that's why I'm thinking we're just doing the link from our blog to you, rather than do a landing page then to you. He was wanting to promote it ourselves and then click it over to the sign up. You got it.
Or you can start, go into the back office and do a funnel where you do a video with you and Kelly and talk about, Tipsy Tuesday, how long it's been going on and what it is and what it's all about, and then have them opt in from there. And then from there, they can go into the actual registration of Tipsy Tuesday. It could work.
Yeah. So you can do with that one. Adding to the line. You got to put you on.
Yeah, write it on your to-do list.
Yeah. I got it. Well, I got this notebook too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have like a million of them all laying around.
Yeah, the big ones and the little ones, and this one's for little notes to take with me.
I know, it's crazy.
It's a paperless world,
I know I've been doing a lot of studying on focusing and remembering and things like that. And it says that if you write something down 3 times in a row, you're more likely to remember it.
In cursive.
So, that's in cursive. Oh, I didn't know that.
Cursive is also very like set in your mind when you write in cursive.
Yeah, we'll have to do. I'm excited about all that I've been learning as far as all that goes. I love the study of the subconscious mind and the storytelling and all that stuff that allows you to do sales and things like that. So I've been really focusing on learning all that. So I will definitely be bringing some cool stuff to Tipsy Tuesday. And I was wondering if you would do a pretty link. The pretty link, haven't you mastered the pretty link plugin for your blog?
Yeah. We use it for pretty much everything. So we have a link, and then also through MLS, we make a link back there too. So it's recorded and it's good. Kelly looks at it differently than me because he knows things differently than what it does for the blog. Than what I know, you can just go in and make a link for anything with, like our website / whatever. So I like it for the fun. Looks cool.
I know. I just
make any link
I was
like
actually
makes any link look like it's really just yours. So
that's awesome. I went back through and I was watching the pixels yesterday, the one that you did. You need to grab that and stick it on your blog.
Yeah, we need to start putting them on.
Yeah, that's something you could throw on your blog right away. I mean, that I was like watching it, I was like, oh my gosh, they need to come over. Yeah, they need to come over and grab this and put it on their blog.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, we are at the 30-minute mark. I do apologize for the chat and things not working today. I will make sure that I get this all up to date and the plugins installed and all that good stuff the way it's supposed to be for next Tipsy Tuesday. So if you want to get a hold of us, you can run over to the Facebook group. If you are not part of the Facebook group, just go into Facebook and in the search bar, type in Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind, and you'll be able to find the group and post anything you want there. If you have blogs that you are doing, please feel free to post them in there, because that's what it's all about, is sharing the value and really becoming a network marketing community with each other. This industry works definitely off of leaning on each other and teamwork and things like that, and that's what we're building with Tipsy Tuesday Mastermind. So, you have anything else to add?
No, have a fabulous week.
You too.
See you back next week.
Bye, Dave.